Adversity doesn't elicit the same reactions in everybody. There are two kinds of people when it comes to those reactions: diamond people and glass people. The process of diamond formation involves pressure and heat as rocks are driven against rocks for millions of years. The heat of volcanoes at 1200 degrees Celsius converges with this pressure. The rock doesn't stand a chance against all that pressure and heat, but once the process is complete and it becomes a diamond, it is impenetrable, indestructible. Apply more pressure and heat to a diamond and it won't make a difference. Hit it with a sledgehammer and it won't make a dent. They've been through so much that its natural ability to adapt to destructive forces has been too highly developed for it to break down. Though you can find diamonds in any jewelry store, diamonds are rare, which is why they are so expensive. It can take a mining company years to find them amongst all that rough. Glass is made by melting materials like sand, limestone, and soda ash at extremely high temperatures, like 1500 degrees Celsius. Sand, limestone, and soda ash are highly malleable under these circumstances, so they are molded into glassware easily. Glass, as we know, is far from rare. It appears in every facet of our everyday life. Though some forms of glass are thicker and harder than others, it can always be shattered, given the right instruments. Diamond people have been through years or decades of trauma. They have been abused, often in extreme ways. They were powerless against the abuse, like pure rock being ground against other rock and heated by lava. They didn't stand a chance against the people and circumstances in their youth that did all that harm. How do you cope while life in the world is hell-bent on bringing about your destruction? Eventually, diamond people learn to cope. It doesn't mean they become incapable of feeling pain and frustration. They just get better at withstanding it. At one point, they hear about a glass person's trivial problems, and they laugh. They see how glass people are so easily shattered when the hammer of trauma comes down. There are no perfect lives, and glass people's lives are not free of hardships. They do experience occasional misfortune and pain, but for the most part, they have lived charmed lives. It won't last forever, though, and someday they will experience something so painful it will smash them to pieces, and the recovery process will present an ongoing struggle since it is not something with which they are familiar. Diamond people have been blessed with the coping mechanisms glass people have not been able to develop because of the blessings and good fortune in their lives. Like literal diamonds, diamond people are rare. Being so uncommon can be lonely. Most of the general population is comprised of glass people. Diamond people, like literal diamonds, are rich in value. This has nothing to do with monetary wealth. They are among the most interesting people you will ever meet. Having encountered so much adversity for so many years, they have been endowed with endless wisdom and understanding about life and people. They are also rare because not only are they a minority group, but they tend to be, to some degree, asocial. They are fed up with humanity. After all, most of their trauma is people-related. They know how dangerous their fellow human beings can be due to their experience with the most dangerous species on Earth. Because of their wisdom, intelligence, and experience, diamonds often write some of the best books, compose some of the finest music, and express themselves in other mediums where they can express feelings and concepts that other diamond people understand very well. People who are on the way to becoming diamonds need this, for whether or not they are religious, they are living in hell on earth. They will suffer through what the poet Arthur Rimbaud called a season in hell. It's not a season like summer or spring. As previously mentioned, it's a period of years or decades, and the misfortunes are relentless. Some people don't survive the process. Either they are killed by circumstances, people, or themselves. That is the worst aspect of the evolution of diamond people. They are far too rare.